Sorry, I have allergies. My apologies. Hey, so this is going to be a really quick, silly little compilation video. I told you guys I had, like, spookier content, if you will, over on my backup page on TikTok, which was originally called Making a Scarer. Then it turned into my crime page when I got banned, and then I went back to Scarer, then I got banned over there again, then blah, 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 blah. So now I can't even access that page because I don't have the phone number associated with it anymore. So that page is lost to me because TikTok won't help or communicate with me because, you know, that app is just so... Anyway, this is just 4 videos from a playlist I had over there about ghosts at Disneyland. Yeah, spooky-ish, right? Also, be prepared for numerous extremely cringy Disney impressions. I wish I could take them back, but you're now forced to watch them. So enjoy. Don't get too scared. Also, if Disneyland is watching, the actual theme park, if you're watching me, because you're sentient and a theme park can do that, can I have free tickets to Disneyland? Because it's about $32,000 a ticket. Contrary to what it may sound like, I talk a lot about deaths at Disney and also ghosts, but I really enjoy the place and I would really love to go there. So, Disney, are you there? No? Anyway, I don't really have to say viewer discretion's advised, I guess, maybe. Just whatever. Watch it or don't. Just shut up, Mike. Just get the video going.
Hello, Scarers! We're gonna start a new series called The Happiest Ghosts on Earth, where we take a look at ghosts that were caught at theme parks.
Well, gosh. Okay, stop. Just stop. So today we're going to take a look at a ghost that was caught on camera at Disneyland during a fireworks show. Some of you may have already seen this. So, here we go. One more time. You'll see it in just a minute again. Oh! You see him? Oh. Gone.
Oh my! That's some spooky ass shit! Holy footballs, you know?
This was captured on camera, and there does not appear to be a genuine explanation as to what and who that is. Some say it's Walt Disney himself, who died way back in the 60s, coming back to just take a look at all those fireworks. Maybe he's conducting the show. This video was taken back in 2009, and it recently resurfaced again. Some people have commented on the various videos that have been posted about this that that's just a conductor. Why is a conductor on top of the building that close to fireworks, though? I don't know, it seems dangerous to me. But it is Disney. I have talked about many deaths and stuff that have happened there, so... I love you, Disneyland. Will you please give me free tickets to go? I talk about you guys all the time, I swear, it's nothing but good things. I love your theme park very much. I want to go. Really bad. Okay. People have said it's the conductor wearing a camouflage suit of some type. And then when the fireworks lit up the sky, and those fireworks genuinely light up the sky like it's daytime, that's why you can suddenly see him. But if you look at the video towards the end, if you want to watch this video again, or if you have the rewind feature, go back to it, you can see him just slowly vanish. However, I do not believe Disneyland has made any formal comments about who this is. Right now, it's just speculation amongst people on the internet. And we are always reliable. We are the best sources for fact. No, but really I am, I promise. I just can't prove that's a ghost. But it does look very ghostly to me. So, what do you guys think? Do you think it's a ghost? Do you think it's Walt Disney coming back to be anti-Semitic again, or what? Allegedly.
Terrorers! It's time for another episode of The Happiest Ghosts on Earth!
And, you best start believing in ghost stories, scarabers. You're in one. Did you know Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean is haunted? Pirates of the Caribbean, which is located in Narlin Square at Disneyland, well, it opened in 1967. Personally, it is one of my favorite rides. And honestly, it's probably just the most popular ride in general. It, of course, inspired the films Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp. They then put him in the ride. But have you heard of George? Okay, I'm back. I had to get an exorcism done real quick. The legend goes that George was a living human being at one point. In fact, he was an engineer working on the construction of Pirates of the Caribbean. Caribbean? How do you say it? Now, in terms of how George died, there seems to be some back and forths. Some say he fell off a very high structure. Some say he was Some say love. What just happened? Some say he could have been crushed by a giant set piece. Some have even pinpointed the exact set piece that killed George. Apparently it's a tower somewhere in this. And the staff, the people who run Pirates of the Caribbean now, call it George's Tower. They even believe so much that this ghost is real that they carved his initials into the tower. There are rumors abound that people have tried to get rid of the initials, but they come back on their own. Ooh. Now, George, they say, isn't a dickhead ghost. He's just a ghost that craves attention. As a matter of fact, every single morning when the cast members go in to get the ride set up, they are supposed to say, "Good morning, George." And after they close up the ride at the end of the day, they have to say, "Good night, George." Many people have confirmed they do this. They do it for a reason. They say if you don't say "Good morning, George," he will make the rest of the day, the attraction itself, a living hell. He'll mess with it. Like, the ride will just stop and break down randomly. Oh, sure, it's the ghost. And if you don't say goodnight to him, he turns the ride on in the middle of the night. So when they get in the morning, it's functioning. Creepy. Apparently, if you're a guest at the park and are an asshole on the ride, he'll make sure your boat malfunctions. Some say this is him. Some say love it is.
Hello, scarabers! It's time for another episode of The Happiest Ghosts on Earth!
Well, gosh, just get right into it. What the fuck am I doing? I'm a grown man. Let's talk about some more ghosts at Disneyland. So the first one I'm going to show you with video. This ghost is known as Mr. One Way, and he appears on Space Mountain. It says he sits down next to riders who are riding on their own. In this footage, you will see a shadowy thing walk slowly towards the train. See it? That was Mr. One Way In, no ways out. Legend says there's a ghost who walks across the tracks where the People Mover used to be. Because you see, in 1967, a young man, a teenager, died on the People Mover. Now, the People Mover closed in 1995, so this ghost roams throughout Tomorrowland. Have you seen him? Stay tuned. Or don't, I don't have an image of him. In June of 1973, two brothers snuck over onto Tom Sawyer's Island after the park closed. Legend says they tried to escape by crossing over the river, but one of the brothers drowned. And now they say you can see him rippling in the water. Fuck, I hit my head. Real ghosts on the Haunted Mansion? Mm-hmm. Allegedly, a small plane crashed in Anaheim, California in 1940. And for some reason, the pilot, well, he ventured over to Disneyland. I bet you he didn't pay for his ticket either. Shit's expensive. Although in 1940 it was probably like, what, a nickel to get in? Cast members and guests alike say they see a man in a top hat with a cane, right down where they're getting on the ride. On my crime page, I covered a story of a woman who died on the Matterhorn. It happened in 1984. Her name was Dolly Young. She fell to her death. Now, some cast members who have to walk the track when the ride is closed say they can hear her scream. In fact, they call this area Dolly's Dip. This is an image of a ghost next to a man who's testing the ride on the Tower of Terror. Fucking freeloader. And finally, here is a video of Walt Disney himself walking the grounds. Okay. If you've ever wondered why, if a Disney fan should die, would they spread your ashes all over a ride? Thank you. Oh, no one's clapping. Okay.
Hello, scarers, and I guess true crimerers. Let's talk about some more ghouls and goblins, just ghouls, at Disney.
Fun and kind of gross and also creepy fact about Disney parks. It's actually an incredibly common occurrence that people spread their loved ones' ashes all throughout the parks. Legit. In fact, they claim that it happens at least once a month. It's actually against the law to do so at a place like Disneyland or any theme park. It's also against Disneyland's policies. But it's so common that they use the phrase HEPA cleanup, which is code to say there are ashes to be cleaned up. The Haunted Mansion ride, of course, is actually the most common location at any Disney park to spread ashes. In fact, there is a true story of a woman who took her son's ashes, spread it throughout the Haunted Mansion, which apparently was actually against his wishes. So now the legend is, because this young man didn't want that, he is now pissed, and he is haunting the Haunted Mansion. People even claim that sometimes the ghost of this boy is actually intermingling with the fake ghosts. Some people have seen him, but I guess how would you know? One worker from Disneyland one time said that there are so much human ashes inside the Haunted Mansion that it's not even funny. Another common ride to spread ashes is Pirates of the Caribbean. As recently as 2019, a woman was caught dumping ashes throughout the water, and the witnesses claimed that the ashes just dissipated. So they had to close the ride down, and they escorted the woman out. Now, Pirates of the Caribbean is haunted by a ghost named George, something I've actually talked about on this page before. Apparently, there are the ghosts of several children on this ride, likely due to the ashes being spread. You have to say hello and goodbye to George, or else they'll make the ride a living nightmare, but apparently they also like to say goodnight to the ghosts of the children who are in there. Back at the Haunted Mansion ride, sometimes when the ride malfunctions and everything stops and you're on it stuck, people claim they can hear the screams of a little boy from hallways like this. So, what do you guys think?